Hello, I would like to demonstrate the Tune SQL with Plan Guide. How to tune a database object SQL statements. For example, if I got a stored procedure. Here we execute this SQL statement. And it take about 2000 milliseconds. There are two SQL statements inside getRD1, stored procedure. So the second SQL statement take a relative long time. It take about 2000 milliseconds. Okay, take a look how we can tune this SQL statement without the need to change the source code of the stored procedure. Let's press a button here, New. Tune SQL with Plan Guide. And then we select the SQL from the database objects. So here is the browser of all database objects here. It is the stored procedure. And then we go to the getRD1. There are two SQL. There's the SQL statements in getRD1. Here is a two SQL. Has been extracted from the stored procedure. There's two SQL. The first one, it is to select data from department table. And the other one, a little bit complicated. And that is the last SQL, that select data from employee tables. So we are going to tune this SQL statement. And press OK here. And here is the plan guide information. This is a stored procedure, and the plan guide type is a database object. The object name, the name is getRD1, and then we can press the tune button here. And here is the tuning option. We'll leave it as a default setting. Now the engine is trying to compose different kind of plan guide for this SQL statement. Alright, the benchmark is finished. And then we find that the pen guide 2 has the best performance. It is almost more than 10 times better than the original SQL statement without plan guide PG. 2. Here is the option hints for the SQL statement. So let's see. If we create this plan guide for the stored procedure, what will happen in the SQL Server Management Studio when we execute a stored procedure, getRD1 in the Sims? Create plan guide, and then let's go to the SQL Server Management Studio. And take a look on the stored procedure. We still remember that the SQL takes around 2000 milliseconds CPU time and 2300 milliseconds for the elapsed time. Let's take a look on how long it will take. Oh, it's quite fast now. The SQL statement now is the 300 milliseconds CPU time and 134 for elapsed time. It's very good. Okay, so that's the way we tune a SQL statement without the need to change the source code of the getRD1 stored procedure. So let's go back to our product. And then we drop the created plan guide here. And then we see what will happen in the stored procedure. Okay, let's execute it again. And now the performance goes back to original speed. Okay, that's the way we tune a SQL statement from a stored procedure or function. It's a very unique feature in the market. Thank you for watching our demonstration. Thanks.